Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Florida State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yep, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. The pass rush closing in. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They've got him at the 48. That's a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Breaks loose at the 40. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. They're going to run it. And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we...
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Georgia Tech's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players.
We got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
An impressive spin there. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? He's moving out of the pocket. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Keene. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Seminoles will look to convert here on 4th down. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's the running back in the flat. They've got it, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So now it's 3rd and short and a 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Quick throw to the left side. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a 1st down.
Man, playing... has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember last time, North were on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. And the Noles are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, that's mano a mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
Breaks loose at the 45. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. Solid tackle, able to get him down. 3rd down coming up after that running play. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Powering through. And moves the ball to the 35 and another 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The Noles have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the Seminoles trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's a run. Running back's got it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And the Yellow Jackets come up to the line in the hurry-up. It's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. Returner decides to fair catch this. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Seminoles will send their punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds.
To the wide
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we go through an entire regular season to get to this point, and thus far the ACC championship has seen its share of unpredictable moments, but also simply breathtaking plays.
And the Noles will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch, and he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Oh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Here comes a handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up third down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Defense all over it. They stop him. I don't think he got it. So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he pulls in the catch. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a first set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. The Yellow Jackets come to the line to run the hurry up. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Noles looking to keep this drive rolling. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And looking for a big play here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. And the Seminoles will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fielded at the 25. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44. The Yellow Jackets looking to run some tempo here. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We reach the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's looking to scramble. They chase him down. He tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the fifth time today. And this will be fair caught at the 15. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll stop the ball for 31. First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it here. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. They'll run it from the gun. He shreds the tackle. And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Here we are, late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. He's going to pull it down and run. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a fourth down call. The Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets made on the out route. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
And the quarterback keeps it here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Both teams' season goals on the line. Conference championship at stake. Kirk, what a tremendous finish we're in for.
If I would have told either one of these teams before the season started, we're down to the final 2 minutes of a game, you have a chance to win a conference championship, both of them would have taken that opportunity. Well, now they have it. Let's see who's going to win.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call.
Hold it.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. Can't get it away. That defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. They're behind the sticks on second and long here from the 12. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's going to take off. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the mark.
Boy, second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Noles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. Punt team ready to boot it away. When he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made after the completion. Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. And here's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
There's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Becomes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for it.
It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. So now it's first and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. First and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. And he'll set up to throw. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. And that one's straight down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. They need a field goal at least to force another overtime. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Noles are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. And he's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my